in the last episode, we got ourselves a basic run-of-the-mill power setup, also a very basic run-of-the-mill ore processing, well, sort of ore processing setup, but today, let's hopefully get that up and running today. So I think what we can go ahead and do is swap out our crusher, potentially, for a pulverizer instead. So to do that, I'm gonna need a few things. So let's go ahead and take a look at the pulverizer. Okay, so the pulverizer is going to go ahead and need some flint. It's going to need some copper gears. It's going to need a piston. It's going to need these machine frames, which needs tin gears. It needs some glass, but also some iron. Tin gears are going to need some tin and some iron nuggets, which luckily for us, we went ahead and got ourselves some iron. Also, I did do a little bit of sifting in between episodes, and yeah, so I did 2 stacks of dust and 3 stacks of gravel, which got us quite a bit more resources, thankfully. And yeah, so let's go ahead and start making some of the stuff that we need here. So I'm gonna come over here and grab some tin, which we have quite a bit of. Let's go ahead and grab 8 of those. With the tin acquired, we should go ahead and make ourselves a tin gear, and then we should be able to go ahead and make ourselves some of those thermal casing things. There we go. And I am almost sure that we're gonna go ahead and need some gold, which I can go ahead and grab from over here. Luckily, we have 2 pieces, and we should be able to make this flux coil relatively easily. And then 2 copper gears. I believe we have some copper. We do. Beautiful. And it's just enough for 2 copper gears as well. We love to see that. And then all we realistically need is some wood and some more cobblestone, which we can grab from here. And then we need a little bit of wood, which is fine. Bam, bam, bam. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And that is a piston done. And that should be everything that we need for a pulverizer except for the flint. Beautiful. And just like that, we've got ourselves a beautiful pulverizer. Now I'm going to go ahead and set up this said pulverizer with, I guess, how do we want to do this? We could do input here, but also, I don't want to do that. So I think what I'm going to do is input from the top. Oh, that's going to be difficult because that chest, actually, I don't think that's going to be too difficult, because I think what we can do here is we should be able to go ahead and shift click down the chest, so that way it doesn't connect to that chest right there. I hope that's the case. Let's see. Yes, beautiful. And then what we're gonna do is take our ores here and dump them into this chest, and hopefully we'll be able to auto input into this like so, and then that should start crushing said ores. And then all we have to do is go ahead and put a chest here on the back side to go ahead and auto output to. And then we'll go ahead and take that and, I guess, you know, pull from this chest into said smelter, so that way we can go ahead, fully automate our ore processing. And just like that, our ore processing is now nice and set up, which is super good. Now that we have ore processing, I think I can chillax a little bit, right? So I think today what we should probably do, maybe invest in another one of these energized smelters potentially, and potentially maybe look into making a kind of charcoal-esque farm, unless if we have a better way to generate power, which I think we do with these windmills. But to do that, we're probably gonna want to, you know, make some plugs or something, which I don't even know if I can make this right now. Flux plugs. We are gonna need bedrock, I think, right? Yeah, obsidian, left click on bedrock, but that's at the bottom of the world. So how does one get flux blocks? Aha! There's a special recipe with, I believe that's crying obsidian. Yes, that is crying obsidian. Interesting. Okay, so I was looking at a few things. I do want to make myself a quick and dirty jetpack, but to do that, I'm going to need 5 infused alloy, so I need 1 more. Okay, that's fair. We can totally do that. That's not terrible. Unless if it's going to make me make all 5 at once, then it's going to be bad, because I don't really have the redstone for that, I don't think. But, I mean, I guess we can try, right? It doesn't hurt to try. But I do want to make a quick and dirty jetpack, because that's going to allow us to go ahead and fly, because I do want to go to the nether as well. So that way we can go ahead and get a few things. I was thinking about jumping to the transmutation table, but to do that, I need the philosopher's stone, but I need the end for that, right? And I also need to fight the wither as well. So I was thinking, well, we can probably fight the wither in the end. It shouldn't be too bad to fight the wither in the end, but the end cake, I don't even know how to make the end cake right now. Just need some eyes of ender, some eggs, some sugar, and crushed endstone. How does one obtain crushed endstone? That is a very good question, because I do not see a way to get... Oh, there we go. There's the endstone. Aha, lava and glowstone, which we can totally do. That's not the end of the world, honestly. But also the next question I have is, how does one get Eyes of Ender? And I guess if we do a mob farm, we can totally do that. It's not going to be the end of the world. Maybe it was hard. Philosopher's Stone can get it with iron, but again, we need that to make the Philosopher's Stone. So I think making a mob farm is probably gonna be our best bet, honestly, at this point in the game. We can get it from a villager trade, but we need a blaze rod for that, which I guess we could get the blaze rods from the nether, and it wouldn't be too bad, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make a quick and dirty jetpack as soon as I put this basic control circuit in my inventory, and it does look like you need all 5 at once, which is going to be kind of a bit expensive. I just realized I'm an idiot because it's supposed to be infused alloy, not the control circuits. So I just wasted literally a ton of redstone for no reason. Ouch. Wow, after completing that quest, I just unlocked like 50 freaking other things. All right, what do we get? We got some more iron, some osmium, some steel, a book of thermopedia, some tin gears, because of course, and some more energy pipes. I will take that, honestly. So the plan, what is this? The ender pearls. So let's see, a lot of resources come from mobs in a skyblock world. Most importantly, bone meal and ender pearls. Start by either making unlit platform around 30 blocks away from you, or making a standard vanilla mob farm. Got it. Okay, so what is exactly the plan? Right, jetpack. I want to make a jetpack. So jetpacks are really cool, and I guess we can start with the wooden one. So it looks like we're gonna need some leather. Thankfully, I've dealt with some very annoying pests in the past, and I should be able to go ahead and make myself a leather strap. And then we just need some, wow, okay, this is actually more expensive than I actually thought. Okay, that's a little not good. How do I get to the nether? Is it just like a nether cake or something, or is it like an obsidian portal? I don't really see a nether cake, so I'd assume it's going to be a normal nether portal, which means we're gonna need some obsidian. You know what? I'm gonna crack. I think we're gonna need lava and a lot of it, so we're probably gonna want to actually make the crucible at this point. So unfired, you know, all this stuff, which is gonna mean we're gonna need clay, which is relatively simple to make, thankfully, and isn't, you know, a million miles away. We can go ahead and take ourselves some compressed cobblestone really fast and then break that down into dust to go ahead and make the clay that we need. Okay, so to make lava, I wanted to go ahead and make the superheated element because of the fact that it has a 60x heating supply. So if we look at the porcelain crucible, the soul lantern has a 2x, the superheating element has a 60x, the normal lantern has a 1x, campfires have 2x, and so on and so forth. I think the highest is going to be a dark matter blocks, which we can't make yet, but we will get there at some point. However, the superheating element is what we can make right now for super cheap, and it will give us a 60x heating supply. So that's pretty solid, if you ask me. Okay, so let's go ahead and put down our superheating element. Also, I might want to go ahead and place a block underneath that, just in case if we have to go ahead and break that. I don't want to lose that block because that block was very expensive to make. I can't seem to get Cork to work here. Go ahead and put our crucible down like so, and that should be everything that we need to go ahead and pop some of this cobblestone inside of there. And look at how fast it's melting. Oh my god, that's like super fast. And we're gonna go ahead and need this, all this lava, to go ahead and make ourselves a nether portal as well. So if I take this hopper and go ahead and place this inside of here, you know what do we have for tank options as well? So if I look at tanks, what do we have for options? Do we have Ender IO? We do. Okay, I really like Ender IO for one specific reason, and that is the fact that this is actually configurable. So I can actually have it pull from there and it be awesomely fine, right? Now, I don't know if this has started processing our iron yet. No, it hasn't. I mean, I guess it has started processing it, but it hasn't started smelting it yet. So we'll go ahead and take some of this iron. I guess I'll take 16 for now. That should be more than plenty to make this tank. Okay, so with our iron cooked up, we should go ahead and make ourselves some iron bars like so. It should be relatively easy. Bam, bam, boom. And I think we should be good to go ahead and make ourselves a tank like so. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So if I put this here and then tell it to go ahead and pull from the back, it should pull that lava in and start to automate this, which is good. How much can this hold? I want to say it's like 16 or so buckets, but that should be fine, right? So to go ahead and also make obsidian, we're going to also need something called a stone barrel. And a stone barrel just needs some stone and some stone slabs, which luckily for us, I happen to make stone, and there we go. Go ahead and make some of that, and then take some of that and make yourself a stone barrel, which I don't have inventory room for. Go ahead and toss this on the ground, sure. And then I guess what I'll do is I'll put my wrench away, my ore hammer, my this, and my this, because I don't need those things right now. That's fine. And then go ahead and put this back where it belongs. And I think to go ahead and build this, all we're going to need to realistically do is put this anywhere on our base. Doesn't really matter. Go ahead and put that down like so. And then go ahead and put your stone slabs like so on the top, making a plus shape like so. And then we're going to, oh, don't do that. Go ahead and do something like this. Go ahead and break the center of this, and then go ahead and do this. Also, I'm gonna put it down a block for a second, so that way I can go ahead and put the water bucket down that I need to go ahead and make this a reality. So let's go ahead and get ourselves some water, right click it onto this block like so, and then go ahead and break this block and go ahead and replace the slab. Should be good to go now. So all we have to go ahead and do is take a bucket of lava from over here in this tank. I think we could also use the tank as well. So it looks like it can hold a whopping 16 buckets like I predicted. Go ahead and take this, and I think I should, in theory, be able to right click this into here. Yes, I can, and it should automatically make ourselves some obsidian. Beautiful. We love to see it. And all we now need to do is do this 14 times, and then that should give us everything that we need to go ahead and make the obsidian. But also do note that you can also place this down like so and have it push, and then that should in theory give you the obsidian as well. So all we need now is, I believe, 6 more pieces, and that should be good enough to go ahead and make ourselves a nether portal. And just like that, we should now have everything that we need for a nether portal. All we have to go ahead and do is build said nether portal. I guess what we'll do is we'll build it in this corner, so like something like this, and then I guess we're gonna want to skip the corners like so. I don't have enough blocks, and you can't do that. Wow, you can't turn cobblestone slabs into cobblestone. All the mods, what are you doing there? Let's go ahead and place this down like so, and then let's go ahead and build up our nether portal 3 tall like so. Go ahead and put another block down like so, and then bring it over, and then do something like this. Not like that. Go ahead and do something like this and build 3 tall, and bam bam boom. Also, I need to go ahead and light the top of this nether portal. I'm hoping that flint and steel isn't too expensive. Again, this isn't a expert style mod pack, so I don't think it's going to be too expensive to go ahead and make a flint and steel. Hopefully it's just some iron and some flint, and it is beautiful. And all we realistically need now is some lighting on top, so that way we don't have anything spawning on top of us in our base, right? So something like this, that should be good enough for now. And then go ahead and light this bad boy. Don't set your base on fire. That's a bad idea. And we should, in theory, be able to go to the nether now. Let's hop into the nether and let's see where we end up. Okay, beautiful. We ended up landing in a basalt delta. Not ideal, but it's something, right? So let's go ahead and set up ourselves a little bit of a platform to go ahead and stand on, so that way we don't fall into the void, because I'm pretty sure unforgiving void doesn't work in the nether. So we should probably make a safe zone, so that way we don't either get pushed in or fall into the void accidentally, because that would not be a good idea. I'm gonna go ahead and do one of my famous tricks that I like to go ahead and do. So go into your options, turn your video settings on, and crank the render distance that you can see all the way up. And when it loads in, I want to see if I can find any sort of nether fortress nearby or not. And looking at my map, it looks like there happens to be a nether fortress just over here in the way distance. Hopefully that's not too far from where we are now, right? So let's go ahead and name this nether fortress. And does that show up on the map? I don't see it on my game map. So I need to figure out exactly which direction this fortress is in. I see the nether fortress now. It is in this direction. Okay, so that's good to know. I want to try and really make this very first tier jetpack. It shouldn't be the end of the world. I'm hoping. I'm gonna need so much redstone. I think I am in a bit of a pickle here, I feel. I'm hoping it's not gonna be too bad to make, but I could very well be wrong here. We are gonna need a few sticks, it looks like. So I'm going to make a few more sticks. Bam, bam, boom. And I think we should have almost everything that we need for the thrusters. Now, do we need any capacitors? Yes, we do. So we need an extra 2 capacitors, and then I'm going to need another set of 2 capacitors for this, like so. Bam and bam. There we go. And then that should be everything that I need to go ahead and make the thrusters. I do need a bit of cobblestone. I need about 16 or so cobblestone, because we're going to need at least 2 furnaces, it looks like. So 2 furnaces it is. Go ahead and make ourselves the wooden jet. Oh my god, we need 6 capacitors. That's going to be so expensive. There goes pretty much all of our redstone for the most part, and I'm hoping I don't have to make even more of these. I need 3 more of these, which means I need 9 more of these. Okay, what are we short on? Just iron? That's fine. I don't want to be short on redstone. That's a thing. I really don't want to be short on redstone. I probably could make the factory upgrades if I really probably needed to. There's 4. I don't know if that's going to be enough though to make what we're trying to make here, which is this thing right here, the wooden capacitor. We need 3 of these. So actually we're good to go. I just need a little bit more planks. Luckily we can go ahead and do that. Bam, bam, boom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Go ahead and make ourselves the capacitor once we make this encased battery, and we should be good to go, right? Go ahead and make our very first wooden thruster, our very first wooden jetpack, sorry. And then let's go ahead and take a look at jetpacks. I don't think I can even come close to making the next tier. Ain't no way, but I should be able to take this and throw it into my battery like so, and it should charge up with RF. Beautiful. We love to see it. We can put it on, and I think there's a hotkey for it. Yes, indeed there is, and it is the V key and the H key. I can go ahead and set this up. Oh, look at that. We've got flight on episode 3. Isn't that insane that we can go ahead and fly now? Also, I want to really quickly probably throw in some more coal into our system because we're running low on power, right? And it's not really great that we're doing that. So let's go ahead and throw away some of our stuff that we don't really need right at the moment. So I can probably put away all of our ingots and stuff that we don't really need right now. Pop down some more power for our coal generators because again, we are getting a little bit low on power. Do we think my jetpack will last this far of a block? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. I don't think it will. It actually might actually make it. We probably won't make it back, but we will probably make it there. Wait, we're gonna make it. Oh, dude, we're gonna so totally make it. Oh, God. This is not ideal. Why did I do this? Oh, God. This is not ideal. Okay. And then let's go ahead and set a warp here, and we should be good to go. Ow. And then go home. Woo! Okay. We made it. We're home. Oh, that was very sketchy and very bad. I couldn't believe we actually made it. Dear God. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put my crusher back down because I want to go ahead and make myself a cardboard box. Now, I'm hoping that this works. I don't think it's the crusher, though. I'm having a feeling that it's gonna be the sawmill that I need to go ahead and make sawdust. So that way I can go ahead and make the... Yeah, it's not going in the crusher. So how do I make a cardboard box? I believe I do in fact need the whatchamacallit, the sawmill from mechanism to go ahead and make the sawdust that I need. I can also pulverize it too. If I just put this in here real quick and then, you know, let it pulverize some of this into sawdust, it shouldn't be too bad. And if I put this back in now, I should have indeed made some sawdust. Beautiful. Now we go ahead and take this sawdust and make a cardboard box, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn my jetpack on, and I'm gonna warp back over to the nether fortress. Hold on, before I do that, let me put this in my offhand and warp back to the nether fortress, and then quickly fly over here and grab the blaze spawner that's right here. Ow. And then quickly go home or not, or die. That works too. I should be able to slash back, right? That's how this works. And then slash home. That's how you do it, boys. Strong or careful. That is definitely not either of those two, but you know what? Sure. There's a reason why I grabbed this cardboard box with the blazes. Well, for one, we're gonna need it for, you guessed it, the Philosopher's Stone. We're also gonna need a second one for, you know, making a wither skeleton farm. Unfortunately, we're out of time for today's episode. So with that being said, if you guys did enjoy today's episode, please do me a huge favor, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, ding dong that notification bell, become a part of the Hunter tribe. As always, guys, I'm gonna love ya. I'm gonna leave ya. Till next time. Bye bye.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out.